Hi there and welcome to video number 1. This video is going to briefly go over what you can expect from the contents after you've downloaded. This is assuming you've purchased all 10 blogs. If you've only purchased one blog or however many blogs, then you'll get a similar zip file to what you see here. It should be pretty self-explanatory. This is the AdSense blog, anxiety blog, dieting blog, etc. But what I would do first is double click on the README First folder, and inside this README First text file, you'll see some information about reading the documentation page, which I'll show you in a second. The username and password for the blogs. Of course, let's see. Some tips about changing your password. Once you've installed the blog, I'd do that straight away, but that's also mentioned in video number 2. And of course, to have a look at your rights and all that. So after you've opened up the README First folder, please read the README First text file. Inside the rights folder, basically, if you're going to go on and sell these blogs either to your list or on Flippa, or if you have a membership site, then please include the personal rights. Don't include the whole zip file that you download. Don't include all these files just as is. Essentially, for the rights for the purchaser, which would be you, if you purchase these blogs directly from me in some manner, you have basic resale rights. So that means that you can sell personal rights, personal use rights to whoever you're selling to. So if you're selling, if you're including these on a forum, a PLR forum, or a membership site, please let people know that they only have personal use. They can't go on to sell these blogs. I do make an exception where if the people of your forum or membership site change at least 50% of the articles, rewrite the articles, completely swap out the articles, and at the very least change the images in the slider, to try to make the blogs at least 50% unique, then they can sell on Flippa. But other than that, they just have personal use with these blogs. So you as the purchaser have basic resale rights. I hope that makes sense. I've made this I tried to make this as obvious as possible. I got a little bit carried away with the red font, but I just want to make it clear that those people of a forum or membership site only get personal use. Therefore, they get this license, personal rights. And okay, so I just wanted to mention that. Sorry about that. And the documentation page, that's also important. So if you double click that, it will open up in a new browser window. And this also has important information about my support forum. To obviously start with this video. The second video is the Backup Buddy installation video, so you can watch over my shoulder as I install one of these blogs. It's quite easy to do, and I do recommend that you watch each and every video, because it's obviously going to help you configure these blogs. Got links to all the plugins if you want to learn more about the plugins. Information about ClickBank. You can use this link to encode your hop link if you like. So I've got all the hop links here, so when you swap out my hop links for your own, you can just add your ID or take your ID and go to this link and encode your hop links and then place it here, because this is, well, actually you'll get an encoded hop link, but if you don't encode your hop link, then just put your ClickBank ID here, and this is the vendor for AdSense Recipe, for example. Okay, so a little bit more information, how to contact me, etc. Go back to the README first. The standalone theme, if you're going to use the theme on its own like some people like to do, I do recommend that you include the featured content gallery plugin. I do talk about this in one of the videos. And if you want to use the same QFont font in the header and in certain parts of the blog where there's a specific font being used, then you want to upload these to your plugins folder. So you also I provide some instructions on some tips and some instructions on using the standalone theme along with the plugins. The PSDs, Photoshop files, are really just for the banners, so they give you kind of a general size guideline. And inside the so here's an example of one of the blogs unzipped. So you want to unzip each one of these, or however many you purchased, and you don't upload this to WordPress. Through File Manager. You unzip it, and then all you need to do is upload these two files: your importbuddy.php and your backup of the AdSense blog, or whichever blog you're installing. So you just upload those two files. Video number 2 goes over all that. Just click in here. Intro to contents, that's what you're watching now. The Backup Buddy installation video shows me installing. Email and theme overview, plugin overview, where I go over the certain aspects of the plugins, and of course monetization. That just really means swapping out hop links, how to do it, where to swap them out, so you make sure you swapped out all the links properly. And that is about it. Once again, start with the README first folder, and have a look at all this documentation, at least the README first text file, the PLR rights, make sure you understand them, and read the documentation page, and then unzip whichever blog you want to install, and then just install these two, and go through the step 1 through 6 of Backup Buddy. And once again, I go through that in video number 2. Alright, so thanks again for purchasing. If you have any questions, I do provide my contact email in this README first text file, as well as on the documentation page. And everything else should hopefully go smoothly and be self-explanatory. But if you do need to contact me, please do, and I'll help you out as much as I can. Thanks very much.